What is going on YouTube? What's good? Check, check, check. Checking the mic, checking the sound. Check 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic is good. All right, going live on YouTube right now. I mean, on YouTube. On WAP right now. What is up, everybody? What's going on? I'm back. You're back. We're back. Hope you all are doing well today on this Saturday, May 2nd, first Saturday of the new month of 2026. We are enjoying some sports, right? The one NBA playoff game, Game 7, closeout game between the 76ers and Boston is tonight. Kind of have a feeling like Philly might win, but we'll see. But we have some baseball on. We've cashed on a couple of things as of currently. And now we want to see if we can cash on a little bit more for the evening and night game. So welcome back, and hope you all have had a safe and good day so far. And hope you all had a good week this past week, final week of April. But cashed on Cody Bellinger for a home run. Cashed on him for 2 hits, because I took that as well. It's a plus 290 for 2 hits. Waiting for Alvarez to hopefully come through, which hopefully should be soon. I looked at Nathan Lowe for some HRR earlier today, but I didn't take him. But it was like more like a rush look, and yeah, he literally hit a double. He has 3 HRR, so that was a miss on my end. Really didn't consider Brandon Lowe for anything, or Cruz for my Pirates. They got 2 HRR currently, so there's that. I wanted to take some teams for some runs, for like 5+ runs. Didn't give, again, this is all stuff that I was thinking about trying to look into. Really didn't have a lot of time to do it while I was at work. So any and everything that I did look at was super early in the morning before my shift started, and then a little bit later on, midway through my shift, where I had a brief pause to look at some data, so for some extra stuff. So yeah, we are hopeful to maybe cash on something. Now, here's the thing. San Fran, they really do like suck, while Tampa, they have pretty much, for the most part, the better hitters. It's just that they're facing off against a righty where they, a lot of their batters do not succeed, because a lot of them, which is interesting because a lot of them are lefties, but per the info in front of you, it's like, oh, they struggle against righties. So I'm kind of curious, because I kind of want to look at Casey here, because he's like sort of kind of green, super green, right? He's facing off against a right-handed pitcher. I'm wondering if I want to take, I don't know if this is still a plus 500 for him to go yard today. Also too, I did, because I just posted a pick for Nick Kurtz to go yard, but I really did consider taking Langeliers for it was just something new that I was thinking about. Well, maybe I could take a batter for a home run and 2 hits. So I looked at Nick Kurtz. I sort of kind of looked at Langeliers, but I was like, the data for me, as far as from my viewpoint, looks like Kurtz is a little bit better than Langelier. So I took Nick Kurtz, but then I was like, well, maybe I'd still take Langelier. Didn't do that. Langelier just hit a home run. So the only other thing is, will he get another hit in this game? If he does, then my original read was correct. Now, Schmidt, do I take him for a home run? Do I take him for some HRR? He just doesn't hit the sweeper and the sinker. That's the only thing. Now, Devers, again, he's usually always the better, on paper, at least he's usually the better batter. Um, just don't know if I would take Schmidt. He has no home runs batting third. He has no data batting third. So maybe I'll come back to you, dude. I might consider taking Schmidt here. Let me look at Jonathan. He hasn't gone in the last 3 games. He hasn't done anything. Nothing HRR even. Because he hits righties. It's just that Rope has been striking out a lot of batters. He's 50-50 striking, but more importantly, he has, as far as allowing hits, but 3 straight games where he didn't allow that many hits. I don't know. Look at that. He's pitching really great, just in general. So I'm just like, I don't know if I want to even consider. Like Junior went last night. I don't know if he go back to back. He does have a home run, literally 1 hit, and it was somewhere in between these 10 at bats against him. 50-50, like literally his singles and his hits are his best look. I don't know if I can see him getting 2 hits. He doesn't have 2 against them. He has 3 hits with 3 games where he had 2 hits on a Saturday. At home, same thing, 3 hits, none on a Saturday at home though. That's the only thing. Just ground ball. So more than likely, maybe still a potential HRR, because this is saying like he's getting on base. That's why the ground ball is 100%. So you would maybe more than likely consider him for a single. 333 for the month of May. He still bats well, batting average on a Saturday and batting third. So his best spot as far as the innings is the very first inning and then third and 6 per the batting average at least. So I don't know if I would take, like I said, he might not do anything today. Gilbert is green. Still want to consider, because you never know. It's a Saturday. You never know who's going to go. Ian Happ was on a list of mine that I have that I considered for a home run, but I didn't take him. So he went. That's why I'm saying, like, you just never know, because Ian hasn't really been launching anything out the park more recently, but he was on my list for a potential home run or even HRRs, and I didn't take him at all. So that was a missed opportunity on my end. Is he hitting? What is he hitting? 2nd inning, 4th and 5th, technically 8th as well. He doesn't do well batting 8th, but he hits righties and he bats really great on a Saturday. 1 home run and 2 singles plus 2 RBIs. And on the road, 1 home run, 1 double, 2 RBIs, walked twice. So maybe potential take Gilbert, because I think, let me double check. I think Gilbert is in the weak spot if I remember correctly. Let me just double check this. Where's San Fran? John Holy Schmidt is in the weak spot. So, and then Willie's in the best spot because that OPS is amazing. 333 batting average. So Willie potentially might go yard, be his first home run since the 14th of April. That's what I'm saying when you're looking at the weak spot stuff. Really does not matter about the batter's data all like that, because the batter could just be in the spot and just go. So I'm just looking just to kind of look and see if there's anything that stands out. Like, he's literally super green, but he potentially could still smack a home run today or tonight. So like I said, he's in the best weak spot because of the OPS. Because remember, the OPS is what I look at when I'm looking at the pitcher's weak spot to see if I want to take a batter. Like, even like this, Willie could, with all this OPS, Willie could technically go twice. I did consider Bellinger, because again, he was on my list that I have for for a home run, which he did come through for me. I considered him for 2 and I didn't take him. Just wasn't sure, and he hit 2. So I'm just like, man, like missed opportunity. I also considered Cortez for 2 home runs for the Athletics, and currently he doesn't have a hit. Looks like he must have popped one out into the field, and it got a field out, so he didn't do anything. Blue Jays are going off, son. Remember what I told y'all in the WAP? I said that I looked at Miles Straw for a home run and stuff, and I didn't take him, so that was on me. Him and Sosa, literally. I didn't even look at a Commodore, and he went, so it was a missed opportunity. So yeah, out of this game, still potential. Maybe Schmidt goes again. Jung Ho Lee, he may go. As far as over here, I'm just not sure. Potential maybe. Again, he's in the weak spot. He could potentially go tonight. He more messes with righties. He has a double against him. It's 1 hit. His is a plus 1700. So I'm just saying, if y'all, again, because he's in the weak spot, if y'all want to take Hunter and he actually smacks one and y'all don't, he misses out, because I'm not going to take him. So I'm just kind of treating him like how I treat Riley Green. Like, if Riley is just not coming through for me, he comes through y'all. He comes through for y'all when I don't take him. So now Simpson, I could potentially take him for maybe for HRR, because he might do something. Look at that. He's hitting sinkers, curveball, cutter. So he's doing that. He has a percentage of a line drive and a ground ball, so that's good. So more than likely potential. Let me look at his single. Could he potentially get 2 singles today? He has done 2 or more against them, but that was last year. He's getting 2 singles on a Saturday. So just based off of here, you could potentially take him for just some singles, right? Just 2, because I literally gave out the slip yesterday, but it was a 2-leg. But I always say, if you're telling my picks, single bet everything, because you know what I mean, you'll at least potentially cash on something. So the only thing that he doesn't have at home on a Saturday is 2 singles. That's it. So potentially for him to get 2 singles for the first time on a Saturday could be potentially today. Look at that. Like literally Saturdays he's hitting, or more so he's getting on base. And no, apologies. He's hitting, right? And he's getting runs in. So you could take him for maybe 2 singles, maybe take him for a run. He doesn't have 2. He has 2 against him, but that was last year. He had 2 back-to-back on the 11th and 12th. He has 2 here on the 11th. That was a Saturday. 2 here at home. 2 here again a Saturday. So you have options. You can take him for the single, 2 singles. It's a plus 275 for 2 runs, plus 948. It's the much better value, but that's more of the higher, riskier bet. But it's really up to y'all if y'all want to take that. Let me look at DeLuca. He's hitting lefties. He's hitting just the sinker. His line drive is great, so that's good. No hits on him in the month so far. But again, that was just from yesterday. But Saturdays he does get hits. Two baggers and 3 singles, plus some RBIs and some runs. Maybe. What is he doing in the innings? His best spot in the inning wise are the 2nd and 3rd. And 7th. Technically 9th too. Alright. Just kind of looking around, trying to see if I can find anything. If anything, like I said, maybe you take who was it, Simpson for, yeah, for 2 singles or 2 runs. I don't know if he would get an RBI. Nothing on a Saturday. Okay. Nothing. Okay. So potential for him to get 2. It's a very high risk for him to get 2 runs, but he has done it, right? Literally just about a week and a half ago. So I don't know. Maybe he'll get 2 singles. Maybe he'll get 2 runs. Potential. I'll cue it up. Now the Dodger game. Of course, Max Muncy is the look. JJ's a look today. I've seen several people take him for a home run. I'm still trying to consider if I even want to take him as plus 500, even for him to launch one out the park. He's hit 4 in the last 10. He's green against righties. Roki is struggling against lefties mightily. So the question becomes, could today be a potential for him to hit 2? So plus 6,100. Like I said, guys, I'm not a home run guy, but I'll put in the work, search, do the research, put a slip out, definitely single bet, and parlay 2 to 3 legs like I did today, and hope for the best. I just can't see myself chasing home runs 7 days a week, just specific days. Like JJ is super green today, but he only has 1 home run. But he has a multitude of other stuff. 4 runs, 3 RBIs, no doubles. But today could potentially be the day that he actually, gets his second home run. Let's see. And his best spot to bat in the innings was 7th. Okay, all right. So he has 3 here in the 3rd inning. But then 1 and 1 in the 8th and 9th. So maybe. But for him, I'd be like, all right, do I take him for 3 HRs or 4? And I'm feeling froggy. Maybe he'll get 5. What is he doing at home? Not too much. But when he gets it, he's getting 3 or higher at home. And then what is he doing on a Saturday? Okay. 2 games on the outside, 5. 2 games more so towards the inside, 2. He's averaging 3. So obviously off top, I'd be like, all right, let me take him for 3. Because he's averaging 3 on a Saturday. But at home, he's averaging 4 on a Saturday. Sorry. Let me break down his. Let's see. Anything at home. 3 home runs at home. 1 home run on a Saturday. Literally one home run at home on a Saturday. So potential for him to go back-to-back Saturdays is still a spot. Let me reset this real quick because some lineup stuff just hit. I didn't really get a chance to see who those were. Let me take them off. There we go. I'll take that off. Alec has been going off. He's had 2 home runs in the last 5. Plethora HRR, averaging 5 HRR. So I would more so go for his HRR in the midst of me missing out on some home runs in the last 5. He's hitting righties. He has 7 doubles versus righties. 4 home runs. He's hitting the 4-seam and the slider. EV's more recently has been up. 67% to the home run fly ball percentage, hard hit 100%. Fly ball percentage 60. He just struggles on a Saturday. But versus righties, he's good. Batting 30, still good. And he bats well 1st, 2nd, 5th, 6th, and 7th inning. So he's telling you, HRR for me is a look for him. Plus 160 for 3. Plus 300 for that. I'm thinking. Plus 400 for a double. He had a double here, double here. This was all last month. So I'm kind of wondering. Will Benson smacked a home run. Definitely didn't look his way. I remember when he was red hot. Oh, Cubby scored again. Ian. So I guess it was just Ian? Dude, Ian has 3 hits. Imagine. Brewers. Like, imagine taking Ian for 3 hits today. Oh. Buccos up 5-3. No home runs, but a lot of hits. Brandon Lowe got a 3 HRR. O'Hearn. I forgot to take O'Hearn today. I literally looked at him this morning. I was going to take him for 3 HRR, and I forgot. Just double check and make sure. Yeah, because originally I was going to take O'Hearn on that Suzuki Reynolds Hicks slip, and I replaced O'Hearn with Reynolds. So my original read was O'Hearn, and I was like, well, I'm going to take Reynolds, though, because he has the better data. So I didn't go with my gut. It is what it is. Okay, Alec. So Alec, potential for him to get 3 or more HRRs right there on the nose. Herrera, he's in the weak spot. He hits righties. Okay, 4 straight. He's demolishing them HRR wise. So basically St. Louis is in a spot to potentially score a lot of runs tonight. So if I were y'all, I would take St. Louis for 5 to 7 runs tonight, at least, plus value. He hits better at the beginning, pretty much the opening, and at the end. A little bit in the middle with the 5th. So maybe I just, because when I look at this stuff, I'm like, maybe I just take all of them. Even Gorman. Gorman smacked 1 last night. He's only hitting the fastball. Look how green he's been. This is HRR. 3 of the last 5, 4 HRR or higher. Man, what is he today? Plus 492. Okay. Like in the midst of him being red, like he shows like he sucks. He's been producing the last 5, or technically 3 of the last 5. He hits in the 3rd. Well, technically you could say here because of the home run, but 3rd and 6 with 3 home runs in those specific spots. Stott went 3 nights ago. Plus 1,800 from the go today. Now he's had a few 300s. Man, 1 hit on a Saturday. Sucks in batting 9th. Okay. When same thing. Some of their batters are better facing off against lefties. You're batting 2 hits, 2 singles. Let me see. What's your single today? Plus 610 for 2. Maybe you are a righty. Maybe. And then I know I took Freddie because he was on a list of mine for hits. I took him for 2 hits tonight. But interesting enough, like Bellinger's 2 hits was a plus 290. This was over on BetMGM. So Bellinger's 2 hits was a plus 290. Great value. It was the best value out of all the hitters. But Freddie's was, let me find the slip. Where the heck did I put it? Man, this disappeared. Give me a second. Freddie for, I can't see it. Dang it. Hold on, let me log back in. I don't know why it doesn't show per the screenshot. Log in. Let me look at you. Cause you got two singles in the month currently. You have a plethora of singles on a Saturday, but 3 doubles. Oh, come on. There we go. So Freddie was a plus, like literally he was the lowest batter to get 2 hits, which I found interesting. Yordan Alvarez was a plus 195 for 2 hits. Julio Rodriguez plus 229 for 2 hits. Like I said, Bellinger was a plus 290 for 2 hits. Freddie Freeman was a plus 159 for 2 hits. I found that very interesting that he was that low. But he specifically has, as far as his hits, 3 games on the year. On a Saturday, he's had 2 hits. On the road, he's loving hitting on the road this year. 7 for 12. And then on a Saturday, 2-0. So I was like, all right, I'm definitely going to take him for 2 hits. So today, you might even still want to consider taking him for 2 to 3 HRR, because potentially still get, well 3 HRR would be a plus value. So I just don't know if he would actually maybe potentially go yard for the first time this year. His metric wise, not that great. So do with that information what you will. And then obviously the obvious look is Max for a home run. He's been dry the last 4, but he's a plus 450 for just a home run. If you felt like he could go for 2, take him for 2. But I think Fridays were more so his spot for multiple home runs, more so. But he was on my list for at least a home run today. Tonight. He might still go yard. But me, I would more than likely take him for maybe 3 HRR. You could go with the safe one, minus 105. I would push for the plus 175. Because he's getting, when he gets HRR on a Saturday, he's getting 3. When he's on the road, he's still getting 3. And then a Saturday on the road, he's still getting 3. So let me queue up 3. Because I think I'm probably going to take that as a single bet. Kyle Tucker is in the weak spot. Hold on. Who's in the bet? Is Freeman. Next up would be Smith, which I haven't really looked at Willie at all really this year. He hasn't done much as far as a home run's concerned, plus 700 from the go yard. He has 1 triple, 1 single against Michael. He's hitting righties. He's still technically hitting the single and the sweeper, just not getting any like HR stuff for the WOBA and the ISO. But his angles are good. Or should I say great? Now on the season, he's like his WOBA is up, so 1 hit in the month so far. Multiple hits on the Saturday. Maybe you take him for 2 hits or 2 total base or plus 135. How much for 2 hits? Plus 220. He's only had 3 games where he's had 2 hits against them. 2 games here on the road. But he loves hitting on a Saturday. 2 games on a Saturday this year, multiple hits. and then one game on the road on a Saturday. So maybe again, maybe two hits. I'm gonna queue it up. Maybe I just parlay Will and Max for 2 hits. JJ, like I said, I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe JJ does go yard. But again, I still like him for the 3 HRR, maybe 4. Maybe he does. He might. Let's see. Dingler. Somebody was talking about him. It was another Discord that I'm in. Somebody talked about him yesterday, the day before. They asked me a question about. I was like, I don't know if he would do anything that, whatever. He didn't do anything. Let me Chicago lineup movement fix. So Corey's there. Corey's not in the best spot. Who's 7th? Duran. Plus 900 to go yard. He hits righties. Great league, by the way. He's hitting the sinker and the slider. What's his okay, multiple doubles more recently, so maybe you even take him for a double plus let me cue it up. Only reason, again, it's plus 462. 46, my favorite number, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and take him for a double. That was just like real quick too. It was just like, oh, maybe, yeah, you know what? No, I'm gonna take him for the double, all because of the number. Okay, 444 with the slugging, 333 with the ISO. So maybe HRR, because maybe he won't go yard. Maybe he'll get 2-3 hits. Get like in between here, 3 and 4 HRR. He loves getting HRR against them. He's pretty much averaging 3 HRR against them. So what is 3 plus 155? Saturday he's not doing great. On the road, a little bit. When he does get HRR on the road, he's getting 3 basically. It's just that he's not producing on the road on a Saturday though. That's the only thing. Maybe he does today. Maybe. One hit. He hits on Saturdays. He's getting home runs on a Saturday. Or, excuse me, versus righties. We'll say that. He sucks batting second. Like, he literally bats the most third. Kind of makes me wonder why the coach sometimes switches their batters out from a specific spot, especially if they're like let me look at that again. So how many home runs does he have compared to the regular spot where he bats at? He has 1 home run here. Maybe he does go yard because of the slugging, the 444, and he gets a second home run batting second on the year. But he has 5 here. Much more RBIs and 2 more 2-baggers. But a lot of walks, though. Maybe that's why. He popped him on the batting second. Who knows? Burger, sir? Whoops. Are you doing anything? You got a 444. You're facing off against a 444 ISO. Plus 4 is 89. Sinker and you're hitting the knuckle, so that's good. So 1 double, 1 single in the month. You suck on the day currently. You really suck batting 5th. 1 hit, which was a home run. And 3 RBI. But you bat well 7th, 8th, and 9th. Late game. Maybe. Maybe he gets a back-to-back single plus 105. Because anytime he gets one, he gets another one the very next day. So again, possible trend, but I don't believe in him. Just like you should be going out there producing most of the time. Not like every other game or every two games. But that's just my own thought. Okay. Blue Jays blew them out. Yankees blew my Baltimore O's out. Cubs couldn't score more than 2 runs, but they shut them out. Astros scored. Alvarez has not done anything. 2 at-bats, 1 strikeout. Walker has 2 HRR, though. Carrera has a run-in. Okay. Abreu and Rafala has a hit, basically a single. So nothing from them. Hedges for the Guardians hit a home run. Hedges for the Guardians. He's not in the weak spot. He's not on the list. But he's batting. He's the catcher. Let me see something. Here he goes. He was a plus 650 for him to go yard. He smacked one. He was green too. Outside of his ISO, but his WOBA was great. He's hitting lefties greatly. First home run versus a lefty, hitting the 4-seam. I didn't even look at Cleveland at all. So I would have looked his way because of the the dark green per his name. But let me look at you, dude. So he's the second batter today, because Straw was the other batter who had no home runs at all per his data. It's just that he was just doing great at everything else. So he's the second batter today. So imagine taking Hedges, and that's the thing. Straw was a plus 650 for him to hit a home run too. So if you would have parlayed him plus Hedges, cash. So, because that's the thing. When I look at data, I'm like, okay, what are you doing? What are you not doing? What are we noticing for him? No home runs, and he just got his first home run officially today. So, yeah. Missed opportunity on mine, because like I said, I did not look at Cleveland at all. I was looking over here because Slade was pitching. So I was automatically like, all right, because Slade sucks, he gives up runs, blah, blah, blah. He should be potentially allowing the A's to score 5 to 7 runs today. Maybe more, maybe 9, maybe 10, whatever. So that's why I looked at Nick, looked at Langelier. I'm really chasing Cortez because I really want it. I'm like, I want this young man to succeed, right? But also win with him. I want him to cash my picks for him, like single bets and stuff like that. So like his dad is green. Like he's been green every single time for the most part, most of the time. So that's what I'm saying. I'm chasing out this cat to succeed and get some hits, get some HRs, potentially launch one out the park, stuff like that. So I don't know if he's actually going to do it today. Who knows? He may or may not. Again, you only went up one time. So, but like I said, Soderstrom was a look. I just wasn't fully like, okay, maybe he'll do something today, Cause let me relook at the because he just hit one. Like he only has the 2 here, and then nothing at home, which also means nothing on a Saturday at home. So it's just like, if anything, I was considering even more so his HRR. So there's that. What we got here? Oh, we were there. I think we were here. Yeah. So Joan cashed for me last night with HRR. He had 4, so I'm mad I didn't bump him up. He's only struggling against a sinker, but he's green, right? 333 at night in the month, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, batting on a Saturday, good or great. Versus righties, really, really great. And he bats great. Second, fourth, whatever. Inning wise, he bats really great. Second and sixth, but he still bats well third and fourth. So for me, well, just in general, mostly all across the board. So for me, automatically, I'm like, well, maybe I take him for maybe 3-4 HRR. He's still producing on a Saturday. 3, because I was literally thinking, looking at him, he had back-to-back 4s on a Saturday. So on the road, this is what he's doing. And this is what he's done. So more than possible, maybe in between getting 3. So I'll cue him up at least, because he might actually still get 3 HRR today. Just not sure about Kelder, or Kider, should I say. He has no data, so rookie alert. Well, not rookie alert, but you know what I mean. I'm not taking Riley. I'm not. So going ahead, put him down for a home run, take him for HRR. I'm intentionally, look at this, batting average with the slider, 4.62, 46, my favorite number. Take him for 3 or 4 HRR tonight. Take him for a home run. Take him for some singles, some total bases. Put him in, right? Because I'm not betting on this young man. I just, my trust for him continues to falter more and more. So he's green. Look at his data. He's green. You see it, dark green. He is super green. In most of his splits, you might as well take him because he's going to more than likely produce for you, not me. So I'm not betting on this dude. I'm not doing it. But Dingler's in the weak spot. So maybe 725. Maybe I do take him for sinker. He needs to see the slider. That's what he needs. He reads that, he's probably going to launch out the park. Versus the slider. Let me just double check and see. He's throwing the sinker and the slider the most. So what is he doing against the slider specifically? Double, single, single, double, single. So 2 doubles and 2 singles. This, fascinating enough, was a 403, but it has to be wherever the park was. So, because usually that type of a distance is a home run, so it has to be specifically at the park, wherever they are. Then there was a reason, or maybe it just missed it, just hit the the inch of the wall, stayed in the park that day. Okay, no home runs on a Saturday. He's technically 0-12 too. He has no hits on the Saturday. Do you take Dingler now? He does have 2 home runs at home. But again, nothing on a Saturday. Nothing at home. It's today the day that he actually, new month, new him, right? Maybe let me see, double. Well, recently had some doubles. Plus 385. No doubles on a Saturday. 2 doubles at home. 1 double on the Saturday, but that was last year. So, 385. Kind of curious. I'm wondering. Again, he might still launch one out the park. What is HR? Maybe Carpenter. Maybe. 490 for a yarder. Okay. he is at least getting under the ball somewhat. Saturday he loves. Is that his best day? Technically, it's the weekend. Like literally Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He is producing. Could he potentially get his third straight or run today? Plus 184 RBI. Only 2-1 on the year. Nothing. 1, but nothing on the year. So really just relying on him to, let's see. Okay. Are these? No, they're not. Okay. Looks like his best value is potentially total bases. Okay. Even. More recently, though, he's sucked. On a Saturday. Okay. Maybe I take him for 3 total base. I'm actually liking him for the total base. Like even when he's getting the total base, like when he actually gets it on a Saturday, he gets 4 or higher. It's just not consistent. That's the only thing. So he's like in between. He's getting 3. That's what I'm saying. So maybe I'm gonna queue him up for 3. So I'm probably gonna take that as a straight bet. I don't know why I just had a random thought. Azuna, who just went from I think he did hit a home run. Oh, my Pirates are balling. 9 runs. Missed it. Okay, Azuna didn't go, but he has 4 HRR. So Brandon Lowe has 4 HRR. O'Hearn has 4. So like I said, original spot was him. His original look. He got his. Ozuna got 4. Then we got Griffin here. He got 3. Reynolds has 2. I need 1 more. And technically, I feel like he'll get the 3 because it's the bottom of the second. It's just depending on what he's actually gonna do today. So maybe I take you for a random homer. Let's see. You are not in the weak spot. Jansen's in the weak spot. It's a 4-4-4. You hit righties. Four hits. 1 2-bagger. Okay. Maybe. Rooker has 3 HR. Dang it. Missed it. He got 2 hits. Dang it. Marlins scored. No home run. I have Lopez for 3 HR. Yeah, so I had him for 2. So that ticket that I put in, it didn't go through. That's the thing. 1 second. I know I'm pausing, but let me see. Nice. Still need. Damn, if I had Langlear on here, it would have been great. he didn't get anything. I might get some type of win, but I really want Kurtz. I got this one slip for RBI, but I round robin it. Okay, so that slip that I had 2 HRR, Ben Bryce got his, Cortez got no, Cortez didn't get his yet. Hopefully he would, just per my reads. So Cortez doesn't got anything. So could have technically had Kurtz on there. Lopez got his. Carrera, does he have anything? They got 4 runs. Walker has 4. Carrera only has 1. I need 1 more. Matthews hit a home run. Matthews. For oops, wrong one. So Christian Walker was in the weak spot. Matthews was on the outside. He was a plus 800. A lot of everything. He had 3 RBIs too. Man, so how much? Let me see. How much for 1 RBI? Plus 230. Man. So I can only imagine him for 3 RBI. So plus 700. So just some random cheese. His only green spot is batting 7th. Again, he has a home run officially and on the road. So he has 2 home runs on the road now. So all of this stuff is going to go up. Okay. Carter. Almost forgot. 820 for a long ball. Okay, you're hitting the 4-seam. You're hitting the knuckle curve. Okay. But you've only seen that 8 times. A little bit of a push. A little bit. Almost had a home run here last night. Suck on Saturdays. The only best spot in the innings are 2nd and 3rd. 2 home runs. Batting 3rd. I mean, batting in the 3rd inning. No home runs in the 2nd. HR sucks. On the road sucks. On a Saturday and on the road. On a Saturday sucks. Who knows? He might still knock one out the park, maybe. Potential. Alright. Let's see. I got a few. Actually, I got a plethora of. Well, some of them are doubled. Let me take, because again, these were my original 3. Bellinger came through. I don't know if Alvarez was going to do anything. I did not round robin my home run slip. I should have. I thought about it, but I didn't. Took it on a straight bet. But if I put Matthews on it, it would have worked out. Let me take Bellinger off. You off. You off. These are all my new looks. So potential probably maybe possibly take them for a home run. 3 HRR like at the most. Maybe I just take these 4 for 3 HRR. Just put them all on the slip. Or I can maybe potentially put outside of Doran. Maybe I take everybody on here and put them for 2 HRR. 7 leg. Maybe. Because you never know. One never know. Okay. Next up. I already looked at that game. Or last 2. Let me see something. Crisell. Okay, they struggle at home to not strike out. Rumfield's in the weak spot. Willie and Kyle. Did we score again? We got our 10th run. Nice. Thought we came to ball today. Okay, Carrera got 3 HRR. Okay. Drake Baldwin, you are in the weak spot. You are the best look on the board in this game. Albies on paper is the best look. Just again on paper because of what he's doing batting third. But Baldwin's the best look to potentially go yard today to get his 8th home run batting second. His home run's a plus 420. He's hitting lefties. He's hitting everything. So I'm already automatically considering him for a home run, maybe multiple HRRs, maybe two singles, or maybe 2 hits plus 160 for 2. He's not really producing any total base. He does produce HR, but not like consistent. It's like every 2 games he's getting, or every other game he's getting 3 plus 105. Yeah, I think the books believe that he potentially will hit a home run, potentially get the 4 total base plus 300. That's why his stuff is so low. Let me see. Let me look again, because I might take him for 2 singles. 2 here. Only 2 here. 1 on a Saturday. 2 on a Saturday on the road. None on the year. So potential spot for him to actually get it tonight. Oh, let me look at his it's 0-4 currently in the month. Only 3 hits on a Saturday. So Saturdays are not kind to him. Tomorrow is kind to him. So maybe I don't take him today. So I'm kind of automatically considering him. I gotta see. Maybe he. Gotta look at this new little system I have for home runs and stuff. He might be on the list tomorrow because I might take him tomorrow. He looks good. It's just the day. It's the beginning of the month, so this is anything. He does look good for even just like say 2 HRR, 3 HRR. Let me see. Cause probably still even take him for 2 total base. I don't know if he would actually get the double. So literally his best spot is the potential run. Well, really, as far as like actual something would be like 2 singles plus 420 and maybe 2 total base and maybe 3 HR. I don't know if he would get 2 hits today. So plus 160. Yeah, he's not doing anything on the road. Well, on the road he's sort of kind of producing on the road, sort of. But on the year he doesn't have any hits on a Saturday on the road. Albies, you're hitting everything except for the curveball. Okay, looking better on paper at least. What's your home run? Plus 540. Maybe plus 207 for 3 total base potential. You don't do much on a Saturday. 2 and 3 on the year. Little bit of production. Head to head though, you're getting 2 total base. You're averaging 2. So I at least like that look. You're averaging almost 2 singles against them, plus 400. But you're still striking out some. Your HRR sucks. So maybe I just go off of the head-to-head. Maybe I do take him for 2. I mean, excuse me, 3 HRR on a push. Maybe you actually get, I mean, not 3 HRR, 3 total base. Maybe you get 3 total base. You're even. It's just more so, what is it, on the, was it on the road? Yeah, on the road at Colorado, you're actually producing. Maybe today. Let me just queue up the 2, because I might take him for 3. He actually might do something. Astros scored again. Okay, Alvarez is not going to do the job that I was hoping he was going to do. Unless he gets it on his final at bat. I really don't think he's going to get that home run, son. I had him down for 2 hits too. I don't think he's going to do it. So we'll see. Sir, Matt. 2 HRR is what you're averaging against them. It's minus 105 for you to get the 2. You're hitting the sinker. That's good. 333 distance. What are you doing on a Saturday? Great look. No home runs on a Saturday so far. Fascinating. So you are producing just in general. So this dude is just, he's a beast. Okay. On the year, 4 straight, 2 HR or higher. Could he do a back-to-back Saturday with 3? On the road, you love getting 4. It's just here you're getting 2 on a Saturday. Could he potentially break that trend tonight and get 3 plus, or even 4? Because again, he loves getting it on the road, like literally. Technically head to head too. So he's that's weird that he's averaging 3.2. I know that it's because of the day, but still, I kind of feel like that should be 4-ish, like 4.1 or something. Dude is a beast. He's been beasting just in general. No, I feel like I want to take him for 4 total base on some random stuff. Okay. Oh no, I might do a push. So I could, let me see. Look at that, even on the road, 5. It's just not, he's not producing on the Saturday. That's it. So maybe I potentially take a chance for him to either get 2 total base. I mean 4. Technically, like I said, maybe 4 or 4. Just trying to think of what I really want to do. I'll come back. Harris went last night. At night, 1 home run in the month already. Knocking it out the park. Oops. Struggles on the day, though. right? No. He struggles versus lefties. My apologies. He bats better third, fourth, fifth, and sixth inning. Technically eighth as well, and ninth. Just struggles in the seventh. What is his single? Top base. HRR. Okay, when he's getting HR, he's getting 4. I don't know. Maybe I parlay him and on the road. So that's the thing. They're both. Y'all are producing on the road. It's just that y'all haven't been able to produce on the day. That's it. Look at this. Even head to head. Let me relook at Matt head to head for HRR. This is a little bit more down. But even Harris is getting HRR on the road. Even in the head to head. So I'm feeling like I need to maybe take them both for HRR at a push. Because they're on the road and they're producing. Like maybe I just take them both for HRR. Kind of curious. We'll see. I thought that was the last one. I'm getting kind of tired. I need to get ready to go eat some dinner. Okay. Ramirez has 4 HRR. Martinez has 3. I looked at Martinez too. I thought about him for 3 HRR. I didn't take him, so I missed it. Quan got 3. Langlier's hit 2 home runs. Ugh. Dang it. Missed it. So Langlier went 2 and Bellinger went 2. So yeah. Okay. So I missed the Athletics for potential getting 5 if they actually get the 5. Okay. Xander's in the weak spot. But Merle's in the best spot for them. Merle's is the best spot just in general. But Sam is in the best spot for... Yeah. Yeah, see, I gotta get ready to... Benintendi, maybe? Plus 675. You're only hitting a sinker. Dude, I'm getting tired. Okay. See, Colson went last night. I don't know if he would go back to back. I might take this plus 461. Might take it. Potential. Because you never know. Let me look at Michael here. He allowed Jose to get one. He allowed Vargas to get one. One was a righty, one was a lefty. A lot of other extra pushes. It's just more recently he allowed batters to hit a home run off of him. In the beginning of the month, Wilson. So 2 righties and a lefty hit a home run against him in last month. Could let me see. Look at that again. Whoops. Oh. That was a righty. Not sure if Vargas would go tonight. Plus 640. I'm thinking like because a righty went the beginning of the month against him, maybe another righty goes against him again beginning of this month. Or it switches and the lefty goes. Of course, automatically your boy's a look. Automatically, I do have him for a home run today for a solo, but I did have him on that slip with Alvarez and Bellinger. So he still could potentially just read the pitch and just send it out the park because he already has one currently in the month. Maybe he goes back to back. Maybe. For him to get 4 HR is a plus 340, 5 is a plus 600 even. He's had 4 games where he's got 5 or higher. Technically 6 really out of the few. Okay, he loves hitting on the road. So that's potential for me to take him on a push. He might actually get 5 again. Maybe 6 tonight. Okay, but on the Saturday only 1. Saturday on the road, 3. So I can technically take him for the 3 plus 195 and he actually gets it. Maybe he still gets 4. He doesn't get the 5. Maybe. It's just that specifically on the road he produces technically 5 or higher HRR on a Saturday. He had 5 last night. So maybe he does get this plus 600. Maybe I just take it. I'm going to queue it up. Maybe I do as an extra little spot there. I might end up taking him for... He's another batter that I might potentially take him for 2. Man, when he's getting home runs, he's getting 3 hits. Oh, man. Now, he only had 1 hit here. I don't know if Michael would even potentially allow him to get more than 1 hit, say, if he gets a home run. I don't know if I would see him actually doing that against Mike, because Mike has only allowed 3 home runs against him. Yeah, because he's on my list only solely because 16 at-bats, he has 3 home runs on a Saturday. Literally. On a Saturday. This year. So, there we go. But on a Saturday, he only has 1 hit, though. That's the only thing. But on the road, on a Saturday, he has 3 games more recently where he hit a home run with 3. So I just don't know if he would actually do that. Because again, I'm looking for other ways to cash even a little bit more. I don't know if he would get 2 hits and a home run on the same day. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Really not seeing it. Like, young man is out there just getting it right now. Two hits. Okay. No home run. All right. 2 hits. You did not. Yeah, you have to get 2 hits with a home run. You have 1 here, but that was on the 9th of last year of August. So, yeah. Literally in this game, young man is the only real potential to do some amazing things. Loriano, anything? Nothing? Okay, you love getting 2 hits. 2 games. Okay, 2-0 with 2 hits. Okay, no data. Okay, he's batting great at home on the day. So yeah, I think I do like him for 2 hits today. Look at him for HR, nothing. You love getting HR on a Saturday though. And at home. So at home on a Saturday, you're averaging 3. You're averaging 1. So your HR is looking the best, 80%. You're usually getting 3 plus 155. You had 8 here on the 11th. 2 hits, 1 home run, 6 total base. You had a double that day. You did a lot that day. Sheesh. Fascinating. You walked twice. Okay. So literally HR is the best spot. But I do like him for 2 hits. So maybe I do Loriano for 2 hits and still take him for 3 HRR, because he's still producing 3 for the most part on a Saturday. And at home, he loves getting HRR. He's 2-0 on the year, averaging 6 solely based on the 8. So there's still potential for him to get 4. So we'll see. I do like him for some stuff. And again, like I said, this young man, potential for him to get 2 hits and a home run. Something I was looking at. What was it that I saw? And I was like, oh, well, not the RBI. I mean, he could get possible RBI today. Plus 75. I think that's what it was for the 2 singles. I think that's what I saw, and I was like, maybe. I don't know if he would get 3 hits. I don't really see it. I can see him getting 2 hits plus 425. Possible. So let me queue up that too, because he might get 2 hits today. Be the first time on the year. Okay. Alright. Like literally he's like the best batter on the board. All across the board. Loriano look good too. I'm just doing a little extra real quick before I gotta go. I gotta get something to eat and rest my bones, these old bones, before I have to go back to work, be on my feet for 10 hours. Hold on, who is that? Mike. Possible. Maybe. But you're pitching well. No data. He hits righties. Plus 370. You're hitting everything. Again, for him, I got to look at his slugging more than anything. He bats well batting in the 3rd and 5th inning. That's his best spots in the 7th. He has no home runs in the 3rd inning. Oh, wow. It says Pirates tie MLB record by drawing 7 consecutive walks in the 2nd inning. That is so wild. No wonder we score so many runs. Sheesh, son. Okay, only 1 home run. None on a Saturday currently. 1 home run on the year at home. So none on a Saturday at home. Okay. Any total base on a Saturday? Just 2. 3 just in general. 2, 1. Wait, 2. No, 3 on the year. Okay. 1 on the year. He had 2 here more recently. So Saturday just might not be his day. Even though he's in a weak spot, he might not. Again, might not produce. Maybe. Because of the day. Because he only has 2 doubles and a couple of singles. So now I'm not really liking it. He still might smack one out the park. Plus 640 for you, Neto, to go yard. You haven't done anything in a long time. Getting some total base. Okay, you're producing on a Saturday. 3 and 2 in the last 5. Back to back though. Not too much of a production. 2 and 2 against. Okay, 1. But that was beginning of the month. Who knows if you'll actually get. Okay, you're hitting on a Saturday. That's pretty much all your base. Okay, Sir Josh, are you possibly going to O'Neal Cruz singles? I think O'Neal he got 4 HRR. I did not look his way. Man, I should have put O'Hearn on that slip originally. But Suzuki didn't come through for me. That's the thing. He did not get the job done. Yeah, Ian Happ was the only one that produced for Chicago. He's the only reason why they had 2 runs that game. Really wish I went with O'Hearn anyway on a single bet. Didn't do it. See, 1, he didn't do anything last night outside of 2 HRR. Did he get 2 total base? No. 1 hit. He had 1 single. So at least you produce something with that. Now you do enjoy getting HR, but just not full on consistent with it. Ew. 1. On the year, you're averaging 2 HRR, but nothing on a Saturday on the road. Okay, you struggle versus lefties, so now I'm like, I don't even think I even want to take you, consider you. Alright, nah. Nothing. Melendez, I missed you 2 days ago. I don't know if you actually do something today. Ugh. Okay. You have one home run versus a lefty. I don't know why they didn't update this. Because he has a hit versus a lefty. So I don't know why that would say 0. Not too much. Oh, wait, sorry. HRR. So when he's getting HRR on the road, he's getting 3. On the road, he's getting 3. On a Saturday, though, only 1. So no data there. Maybe he still produces 3 HRR plus 230. He just might get it. Possibly. We just don't know what he's actually going to do out there. Bo. Missed him here on the 28th. I remember I looked at him that day and I'm like, dag, like he was right there and I didn't take him, and he went out there and had a nice little bit of something for himself. He bats great at night. 2 hits in the month so far. Bats great on a Saturday. 1 home run. Just wondering if he's going to fix the red in some of these innings tonight. I don't know if I would take him for 3 HRR tonight or not. 60%. He had 2, man, missed it. 2 singles yesterday or last night. Gosh darn it, the heck. Okay. All right. Last one I'm going to look, just see if I see anything for Grisham, because he went 2 days ago. No. Super green. They're only giving him 2. Fascinating. Maybe he's not playing tonight. Yeah, because there's really no real data for him. Maybe that's why. Because they're not letting you actually pick anything from him. So maybe they gave him a day off. I don't know. Alright. This is what I like for tonight. For the rest of these games. Some of these games are getting ready to start. Screenshot this. Do whatever. Parlay what you're going to parlay. Look for whatever I parlay. I probably am gonna take Weatherhort for this home run. More than likely, possibly gonna take Laureano for 2 hits. And then, like I said, probably parlay Albies and Harris for the 4. See if I get. That's what I was thinking about, right? Oh no, him and Matt for 4. Probably quick parlay for that, and then probably just do 2 type of thing for another chance at a casher for tonight. But other than that, I'm out. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for hanging. Appreciate it. Any and everybody who was watching me ramble and struggle towards the end of this, because like I said, I'm tired, because I definitely believe once I lay down I'm gonna conk out, but I don't want to go to sleep just yet, because then I'll mess up my sleep schedule. Don't want that to happen, especially since I gotta go to work tomorrow. Oh, Guardian scored again. Okay, Cortez got the 2 HR that I wanted from him, so at least got that. So that works out. Astros are pretty much beating Boston. Glad I didn't look the Red Sox players. My Pirates are balling, dog. 14-3. This is dope, son. Did not see this coming at all. Okay, my original read for the slip that I had was the correct one for Reynolds. At least he got 5 HRR. I'm just mad at that Suzuki didn't get it. So, but it was like weird. Like I put the slip in for Suzuki, and then I was back on the prop finder site, and it's like his prop stuff disappeared. But he did play today, so it was just like, like I said, it was just like his whole name just. I was like, well, hold on, is he not playing today? Like, I just put the slip in for him to get 3 HRR on a solo bet, but I was gonna take him for the parlay, and that's when I started thinking, well, maybe I take somebody else. So now I'm like, dag, like I really should have more than likely switched to somebody else. And that slip for the HRR would have potentially maybe possibly cashed if I went with one of the other players that I had from earlier, like Bellinger or something like that. That would have been a nice substitute. But again, this was, 5 a.m. in the morning when I was looking at all this stuff. Oh, actually, no, it was on my way into work. I was in the Uber. And I was like, hold on. I'm sitting in the back of the car like, hold on, where did his data go? Where did his name go? Like, is he not playing? Like, do I need to switch another player? And ultimately I was like, well, maybe I can still put him on the ticket. So that's why literally my next thought was to swap to a different player. And I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I didn't do that, because then the ticket would probably still be alive. But it's okay. It's all good. We've been cashing a little bit, and I'll take it. But I'm out. Y'all stay safe, stay humble, take care of yourself, family, friends, and loved ones. Be kind to one another, and I will hopefully, wait, give me 1 second. Let me double check. It's Sunday. Nope, I will not be chatting with you all tomorrow here on the stream, because every game is super early. Literally every game. There's only one night game, because I forgot. I'm like, hold on, this is Sunday. Now, hold on, and there's 2 NBA games. I'm honestly, guys, I'm really not betting that much. Like today's NBA game, I might take the under on this game. I found some data for the game more towards the under. I just don't know if Tatum is gonna be playing or not. Okay, he's officially out, so maybe I do take the under anyway. Maybe I do that now. Let me see something real quick. What's the under? Where is it at now? There's EV to the under too. See, the books believe that's gonna go over. Well, no, actually no. The books believe it's gonna go under. It's just that it's a bit juiced for the under now. Like I said, I found some data that the under will probably be. I just missed out on the like all of this could have. I want to believe that all of this was the line was. Y'all can't see it over on WAP, but on YouTube, I want to believe that this is the line was probably a 110, 115 hours ago. But I didn't find out the information about the under until after I got off of work. So anyway, let me stop talking. You can tell I'm getting like super tired, but I'm out. I'll holler at you later, guys. Peace.